All right, guys, I am back and we're going to start on this cover, and I've been kind of messing around with a couple of ideas. So that said, let's just get started. All of these are glued down, and she's already a big girl. Look at that. I think I'm going to fill her mostly with papers to kind of keep it down, and then we might decorate just a tiny bit with a couple of things. But since I'm not using my Stays-On ink anymore with my stamps, because I really think that that's probably what ruined a lot of my stamps. It made them all hard and crispy, and I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but yeah, I just don't like that. So I'm just going to take my little ink blender here. Again, I get these at the dollar store, and I'm going to make kind of like a little frame here. So yeah, let's chit chat while I'm working. Yeah, I wish there was a faster way to do it, but I'm kind of going for the look that it's going to give us, more so than anything else. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I don't know, I think this is probably Sunday when you're seeing it, if not Monday. And I am like recording ahead so that I can focus. I'm going to record as much as I can between now and July 25th. That way, the last 4 or 5 days of July, I can get quite a bit of the challenge filmed. So yeah, tonight, like I said in my last video, which is just kind of a continuation, tonight I'm going to print out the kits, and I'm going to start getting preparations done for our oh my gosh, what am I looking? Words. So I can just kind of start just like cooking through the whole process of, so that's kind of what I was afraid of. I've got some glue here. Let's see if I can erase that with the glue eraser. As most of you know, it's almost impossible to keep all the glue off of everywhere on the project. And when I made this, I wasn't exactly sure where I was going to be or what I was going to do with the cover. Like, I kind of had an idea, but that I scrapped that idea. So yeah. Yeah, so again, I hope you guys are all doing well. We are, for the most part. I think, I hesitate to say this, but I think we're all kind of getting back on track here. Hopefully we're kind of through the worst of the storms. That would be good. Okay. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the back cover. And I might end up Mod Podging that one on. And then again, I'm not really for sure on the spine either. Well, we'll know what to do when we get there, is my philosophy today. It's kind of weird how different things absorb at different speeds, right? This one's been a fun one to work on. I don't know what that's all about. So anyways, work's going really well. I'm enjoying it. So anywho, let's see. Trying to think about anything else that might be new that I can talk about, that I can talk and focus at the same time with. I ordered a couple of things out for a journal in August, so that will be fun. Oh, and as we go through this cover, there is a couple of things I'm going to show you that I get at different shops, or that I got at different shops. So I'll mention where I got them from, and they should be in the description box. Oh, those dogs. All right. I might have to pause the video because that's the somebody's here to deliver something bark. Piper, stop. Anyways. Yep, somebody's definitely here. That's their somebody's here bark. Mom, come look. That's that bark. All right, so I'm going to pause the video for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Where were we? Okay, so I'm trying to keep mindful of time, yet have like lots of content per video. So, yeah. This so that we can preserve pages in case, in case we got any paint that leaks over, that sort of thing. So that should work. All right, so this next thing, cap that off real quick, but keep it handy in case we need it. The next one is this stencil came from Amy at Crafty Cat's Crafty Cat's shop. Okay, so I'm gonna stencil on gold because apparently I'm all about gold these days. So, and you guys all kind of know how to stencil. So what I'm mostly worried about right now, yep, and that's what I was worried about. I'm almost wondering if I need to not use this brush and just paint on instead. Grab a different brush here, maybe something softer, and then apply it a little thicker, I think is what I'm thinking. And I'm not going to move it until I can put a little more on it, like a second coat. So then we'll essentially I'll do this whole top piece here, and then I'll take a quick break to wash my stencil before we move down. A little bit better. Again, I'm going to have to make a second coat. really stands out. But what we can do while we're waiting for this first coat to kind of dry is we can work on this other piece over here. Oop, it's a little too much. Yeah, so what I was saying is I just have been kind of on the gold kick lately. I have no idea why. I mean, gold's pretty, but not like I'm overly fond of it, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do one here, and this one here. And then we'll do this one, this one, this one. Okay, we'll let that break out a little bit up there. Okay, I'm going to carefully set this aside for a second. I'll let it dry a little bit and we'll work on this little guy. Because this one's going to have dry time too. So we're really just preparing a lot of this for like the final countdown. Just kidding. You're welcome, because I'm sure that'll be in your head all day. You're welcome. It was a pleasure. Okay, now this doily is one of Amy at Crafty Cat's die cut ones. And she sells those in packs as well in her shop. So that is a beautiful find that you can use. And she cuts them in like a cardstock. So it's definitely heavy duty, will hold up to what I'm about ready to do. It's not, I mean, of course it's paper, but not that kind of paper, if that makes any sense. It will definitely hold up for what I'm gonna do with it. Trying really hard not to get glue all over my fingers too. Okay, so I know this is gonna leak through, so I'll just have to wipe it off my mat. Look pretty close. Nope. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Paper towel, you want? Up, maybe we'll pick it up. Okay, now I need to put it on another book page, maybe. Let's see. Choose a couple. And I'm gonna use my glossy accent. Okay, and this is one of the things that's gonna have to sit overnight because I'm 99% sure it is not going to dry before then. quiet, except for the stove making its warming up sounds. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to poke a couple of holes there. Okay. All right, so that is that one. Set this aside. Okay, we'll carefully bring our book back over. We'll put on our second coat here. Really get that gold going. And then we'll see if our magic worked. And then I'm going to go, at that point, once we get this on there, then we'll, I'll look at the time because I've been trying to kind of keep track. And I'll probably have to stop the video and wash my stencil. I already got that one. And I have no idea why I'm whispering. Why am I whispering? I don't know. I think the gold's really going to set this off. A little more paint, just a tiny bit. Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up having to do is I'll just pause the video because I'm 99% sure I don't, like it's not even like 15 minutes. But you will get to see the results of the first stencil because I'll remove it. And then then I'll pause it and we'll go look at, I'll bring it, and I'll go wash my stencil so that I don't get any of the paint that's on the stencil down here. All right, you ready? Oh, yep, I'm liking it because then the lace will lay over here, okay? And then I'm gonna take, ooh, I don't like that. Hold on. Let's see. Don't like that. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll just take, once everything's dry, then I'll take a little bit more of that black right there and try to fill that in a little bit. Okay, all right, so we're close. I'm gonna then come back and we're gonna do the stencil up this portion and then we'll finish out right here. Okay, all right, I will just see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, so yeah, I'm back to work on this, but you'll see that I've used some permanent marker. I don't like that either, but I used too much paint and so it's not as crisp as I want it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on it a little bit off camera and see if because I don't want the solid black paint, right? And I don't really want the solid Sharpie either. That's not the look I'm going for. So I think I'm going to do just a couple of other things and see if I can tone down the black so it's not quite so sharp. So yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna kind of work with it and just kind of see how and what we do, so to speak. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and paint this other piece here, down here. And I'm gonna just be a lot more careful with it than I was at the top as far as like the paint goes with it. And then, yeah, so I'm a little disappointed in it. So I'm just gonna go real light this time, and hopefully it won't connect on, it won't like blob out like it did. We'll just get a good base going in there, and then I'm really not for sure what I want to do for the black parts there. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't work quite how I was thinking it would. So, yep, and the dogs are on their little tear today. Oh, yeah, I'm a little bummed that that didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to. But I will say that's been kind of par for the course with these projects, right? It kind of was almost doomed from the beginning, right? When it came to the other, oh, you know what else I could do? Okay, let's just, in just a minute, let me get these on, and then we'll kind of just see where we are. Hold on. I was thinking maybe filling it all in with the gold, and then on the top layer, no, it's just not gonna work. I think I'll try to get, I think the first thing I should do is the get that black Sharpie off of there. Oh, yep, okay, got that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put this second coat on this over here, and just make sure it's not pulling any of the paint. Because, I mean, ultimately, if there's a little bit of black that's there, not a problem, right? As far as, like, I don't mind if it's a little bit darker than it was with just the ink, but I don't really want it to stand out or be that bold. And I don't even know, I don't even think the paint will cover that black. Because I really wanted it crisp and clean. And like I said, you can tell where it kind of bled out there. So what do I do? What do I do? I wish you guys were like live with me so you could tell me what you like, thoughts and opinions on it. there for a minute. All right, I'm going to take it off. And still it's not as crisp as I wanted it to be. Well, shoot. Sorry, I'm gonna save the rest of that paint. Oh, it's not crazy expensive. You know, waste not, want not, right? This isn't exactly what I want, but I was thinking I have some of these. Could we change what we're doing and do something like that? Only maybe color them. Yeah, I don't like that. All right. So anywho, now that we got this one kind of done, I'll still have to go back and put a little bit right there. I'll have to obviously wait till that dries. So, yeah, I don't even know. Like, there's no way for me to really, oh, that one's not. Yeah, see, even when I try to clean it up there. All right, I'll think of something. You guys know I will. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, real quick, I'm just gonna add this to the last video that I just recorded. So I was digging through my stuff, and I found my Tim Holtz die cut that had the beehive stuff in it. What I did is I really quickly tried to take most of that off with rubbing alcohol, and for the most part it worked. And I think as soon as the thing is dry, I'm gonna go ahead and do the black again. There's not much I can do about that. We'll just work on maybe some other covery stuff. But so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to put, I'm gonna do, I have yellow liquid pearls. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in there, and then when we come back, you'll kind of see that, because I want to get it in before bed tonight, so it'll be dry in the morning, and then I can continue to film. The gold did put some sparkle in it, so I mean that's not terrible. I don't hate that. So yeah, so let's try to make a something on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and glue all of these down first, get this tint back in there, and then I'll be back in, I guess you'll see it the following day for the reveal of whether it worked or not. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.